Okay, Ashley, are we ready? Everybody's jacked up on very good chocolate chip cookies. We're all out. And that's what I'm blaming my comment earlier on. There's too much sugar chocolate going to the head. All hopped up. Okay. Are you ready, Ashley? Okay. We'll call to order the regular meeting, and we'd like to have the Pledge of Allegiance. Ashley, would you lead us in that?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Given the week, especially given the week. Roll call, please.
Chairman Blumenfield,
Here.
Vice Chair Simon,
Here.
Commissioner Blazier,
Here.
Commissioner Fay,
Here.
Commissioner Jones,
Here.
Commissioner Munt,
Here.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yeah.
Thank you. We have a quorum. We discussed earlier, we discussed the regular meeting agenda. We do not have anybody wishing to speak, and we have none from online that registered. So with that being said, and I will ask the question of all of the commissioners, is there any of those cases that we're proposing to move up that you have any questions or concerns about and would like to hear the public hearing or presentation about? Okay. That being said, Vice Chair, make a motion.
Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the agenda with moving consent, non-consent items 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 to the consent agenda.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Right. We have communications from citizens. At this time, members of the public may comment on matters within the jurisdiction of the town, but not on the agenda. The Commissioner Board response is limited to responding to criticism, asking staff to review a matter commented upon, or asking that a matter to be put on a future agenda. Do we have anybody who wishes to speak on any item that is not on the agenda? Seeing none, we will move on to the report from our council liaison, Councilmember September.
Thank you, Chairman. I don't have any updates or notices from council this evening.
Okay. There's just nothing going on, huh? All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. At this time, all items listed below, items 11 through 17 or 19, are considered the public hearing consent calendar. The Commissioner Board may, by a single motion, approve any number of these items where, after opening the public hearing, no person requests the item to be removed from the consent calendar. If such a request is made, the Commissioner Board shall then withdraw the item from the public hearing consent calendar for the purpose of public discussion and separate action. Other items on the agenda may be added to the consent calendar and approved under a single motion. Okay, knowing that we have items 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 19 is a continuance to the July 7th hearing. And that is all. And they're all design review and standard plans and a zoning case. Okay, I was just checking to make sure we didn't have any general plan and zoning that we'd have to do in two motions. I don't see any, so a single motion should take care of it. Yeah, zoning is okay as long as it doesn't have a general plan associated with it. Okay? No, I think you can just do, just do that.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve consent items 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and a continuance on number 19.
Okay, we have a motion.
I'll second it.
Second from Commissioner Fay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. We'll move on to Planning Commission minutes. Vice Chair?
I will make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, second from Commissioner Munt. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. We are cruising right along. We have a report from members of the Commission on Current Events. Is there anybody who wishes to bring up anything going on in the town or of interest? Oh, Commissioner Jones, please.
Just a short note from my side. So I was reading this week, and I was actually pretty surprised to see, I was reading about energy usage and CO2 emissions, and actually I was surprised to see that like the biggest contributor to both of those things are buildings. More than transportation, more than industrial usage. And you know, my day job, I work with a lot of institutional investors and pension funds, and this is becoming increasingly a bigger topic for investors, thinking not only about returns from real estate, but also kind of the social aspect of what we're doing. And so it just kind of, you know, something in my mind as I look at agenda items going forward, I want to think a little bit more about, you know, how that kind of plays into, are we building things responsibly? Are we using the right kinds of materials? Are we being smart about how we're using energy? Are we being thoughtful with our landscaping? So it was just something kind of a takeaway for me to say, hey, you know, in Gilbert, we don't have that much more to work with. Let's really make the best of it and make it smart and something that we can be proud of and that will withstand generations to come.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. Moving on. Report from Planning Services Manager. Ava?
Good evening, Chair and Commissioners. I have 3 items I'd like to update you on. The first is that this is our last meeting in the council chambers. They'll be renovating this building, so we'll be moving across the street to the auditorium in the police and fire building. So we'll give you the address and everything you need to know. So our next meeting will be across the street. At that meeting on July 7th, Amy Thames will be bringing back the Land Development Code refresh, and it will also be released to the public at that time for the 15-day public comment session. So you'll be seeing that at the next meeting. And also, Ashley and Sydney and Samantha in our group worked very hard on putting together a new What's Developing Nearby map. So I encourage everybody to go on our website, take a look at that. We now have 4 tabs. One is neighborhood meeting. The other one is under planning review, planning approval, and then the building construction phase. And there are maps and pictures to go along with all those phases, so people can follow a project from when they see the yellow sign going up to when they see sticks in the ground. So it's really a large improvement, and I encourage everybody to look for that.
Thank you. That sounds awesome. Great. Okay. I think that's the last thing. We'll adjourn our regular meeting, and then we'll go back and reconvene our study session from where we left off on item number 4.